Would I be wrong if I ruin a stranger's relationship over a video game? I, 25-year-old female, play a popular fighting game at a high competitive level. With the territory comes a lot of super toxic men, creeps, and just general trash talking. No big deal, I can handle it, I can play along, whatever. It doesn't bother me, I just like to play my game. A couple of days ago, I encountered a guy who I've played a few times and is always really disrespectful. He sends me hateful messages, calls me names, etc. And he was a little more aggressive than usual. After a bit of trash talking back and forth, the things he was saying got really out of hand, and I was uncomfortable, so I told him to have a good night. He continued berating me and started sending photos of his quote-unquote hot girlfriend. Not lewd or anything, but showed her whole face and upper half. To try to prove a point. What point? I have no idea, but some point nonetheless. This made me really uncomfortable because as a woman in the gaming community, I feel pretty protective over other women, especially when it comes to dudes being creepy. So I messaged back one more time to tell him that regardless of how he felt, it was inappropriate and disrespectful to send photos of someone he cares about without their consent, especially considering he had his full name and public social media accounts on his profile. He immediately started in on females being victims and overly emotional and all that crap guys like to say about women. He said it's his girlfriend and not my place to care because he can do whatever he wants with her photos. It went on and got progressively worse, so I screenshotted the messages and found his girlfriend on social media. I'm debating sending her the screenshots because if it were my boyfriend saying those things about me and sharing my personal photos, I would want someone to tell me. But I also feel like it's super petty to do something like this. I've been sitting on it for a while and I don't know what to do. So, would I be wrong? So, first of all, no, I do not think you would be wrong for sending those screenshots. You said that as a woman in the gaming community, you feel protective over other women. So I'm challenging you to not just think about it, but be about it. What the girlfriend chooses to do after receiving those screenshots is up to her, but at the very least, you can make sure she's aware of the situation. I know if it were me, I would want to know. Who knows when he'll start crossing the line further by sharing intimate photos of her. He already might be doing it. He's disrespecting her and her right to privacy, so don't worry about being petty. You're just giving him a taste of what he dishes out. I wouldn't recommend letting him know that you're sending the screenshots or making any sort of declarations to him because, I don't know, he just gives me abusive vibes. Blah, blah. Just keep the conversation between you and the girlfriend and let her handle it